You know, this is Juneteenth, when the slaves received their last bit of news in Texas that they were free. And I just want to say that a candidate should be judged on their experience and their qualifications, not their gender, not their race, and democracy is not for sale, it is free. And so at this time, we have another endorsement that is coming up. Unfortunately, this particular person could not be here. They planned on being here, but because of death in their family and them having to handle issues related to that, they will be calling in their endorsement, but they will be in Florence later this evening to do a video endorsement of Councilwoman Teresa Myers Ervin. And that person is someone who knows her, who ran against her in the primary. We're talking about Reverend Barry McFadden. And I think he is endorsing her. And I think it's extremely, extremely, extremely meaningful that when you have a candidate who feels they have all the qualifications to serve as this city's mayor, endorsing her, and then you have the current mayor who worked with both candidates, Councilwoman Ervin and her opponent, and the current mayor has endorsed her. And I don't think you can get a whole lot better than that.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. So without further ado, we're going to ask our good friend, Mr. Gilliard, to come in, and we're going to reach out to Reverend McFadden so that we can all hear his endorsement, and then that will be followed by a word by Congresswoman and future Madam Mayor of Florence, Teresa Myers Ervin.
Yes. Thank you, Reverend Barry. Yes. Reverend McFadden. All right, I think you're on the speaker now, and you can begin to talk.
Just wanted to thank everyone for coming out to support Teresa Myers Ervin to be the next mayor of Florence. I'm sorry I can't be there because of family matters and issues, but I am endorsing her to be the next mayor for the city of Florence, and we're asking everyone to please come out on June 23rd to do their very best to elect her as the new mayor for the city of Florence. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And thank you for your endorsement. I appreciate it. I thank you for seeing something within me that you see could serve this great city of Florence. I truly appreciate it. And to Reverend McFadden, I'm sorry about the death that has occurred in your family. Know that you're in my prayers, and I pray that God will cover you and strengthen you and your family as you go through this time. And I would most of all like to say thank you, Reverend McFadden, for seeing the leader within me. I thank you for the race that you ran, because it says to me that you love this city just like I love this city. And more importantly, I believe in the city of Florence. I'm a native of Florence, and I would say I'm a native daughter. I was born here, raised here, educated here, and I serve here, and I lead here. I am a servant leader. City of Florence, to all your constituents, regardless to what, I love you. I'm a nurse, and it's been my lifelong desire to always bring about love and healing. And I will bring those same characteristics to the leadership of Florence, just as I've served since 2010 to the present, healing and leading and moving us forward to a better future. I believe that there's no time like the present that we can actually create a new history which would address our past history. What we do on the 23rd, between now and then, voting for Teresa Myers Ervin to move the city of Florence forward. Yes, that means we will bridge those gaps. You will finally say that it does not matter what your race is, it doesn't matter what your gender is, it doesn't even matter about colorism. City of Florence, a vote for me says that we're looking at the leadership skills and the character of the person running. So I want to thank you in advance for your votes and for a victory on the 23rd, a victory for the city of Florence to move forward and create a new history by breaking a historical pattern and bringing something new to Florence as we move forward. So thank you again. Thank you for your endorsement. Thank you, Reverend McFadden. I'm looking forward to talking with you later, but thank you for your endorsement. And I know the city of Florence, thank you too. And Florence, I'm looking forward to us winning as a city, because it's only together that we can make change. Not one person, but all of us together. I'm looking forward to moving Florence together in a united city. Thank you.
I know that we can win. I know that we can win. Teresa Myers Ervin. I know we can win. Teresa Myers Ervin. I know we can win. Teresa Myers Ervin. Hey, we're moving Florence forward. We're going to join our forces. We're going to lift our voices.
That's right.
We're moving Florence forward.
Yes.
Yes.
Teresa Myers Ervin. Teresa Myers Ervin. Yes. Let's give her some love, y'all.
Yes.
Today, the North Florence History and Heritage Foundation project endorsed Teresa Myers Ervin, and when I was leaving home, I was running a little bit late coming to this because the female ministers of the PD area has endorsed Teresa Myers Ervin. And Teresa is a ordained minister, and I am as well. And so we have a group of female ministers in Florence, South Carolina, that usually have prayer, and we get together to support grief families, we support mental health, we do a lot of things with the community. So they called, and I did a conference call with them, and they wanted me to share with you all today that the women ministers, black, white, or Caucasians, every race that was in our circle has endorsed Teresa Myers Ervin as the next mayoral candidate, the next mayor of this great city of Florence, South Carolina. And we will continue working with her when she gets in office, because we have in our group people of all races and backgrounds and religions, but we do one thing together. We know that we can make this world a better place by working together. Wow. Thank you, Minister Teresa.
I would like to add something. I, myself, 1979, in 1979, I was the first black candidate, let me label that,
that's right,
that ran for mayor in the city. The city was like 114 years. But I am so happy to pass this baton over, because I'm getting old and hurting, and I'm going to let this young lady get out there and do it. And that's where my heart is, and that's what we will do. Thank you.
All right.
Well, first of all, I would like to say to everyone who gave their endorsement today, especially to the Heritage Foundation and North Florence Heritage Foundation, but also to the female ministers of Florence, and also to Mr. Kennedy. Thank you, everyone. And I'm very appreciative, because I believe that you're just blessing me. And when you're doing that, you're saying, Teresa, I see something in you, that you believe in me. And I want to tell you, I will take your support, and I will utilize that support to make our city united, keep our city moving forward together. So thank you for everyone for coming together, because it's together that we can make a brand new history for Florence, a history of coming together and working together to make the Florence better for everyone. So for all the endorsements, thank you. I truly appreciate it. And also, let's say this, I spoke of it earlier, but remember, this is Juneteenth. This is, I would say, the equivalent to, when we look at the history of our great nation, we all celebrate the 4th of July for our independence of our nation. But Juneteenth celebrates the completion of the independence of the United States. So we cannot leave Juneteenth out of our celebration, because that is when the United States said, We are one, and we are going to move forward. We're still moving forward. Yes, we still have issues, but guess what? When we see those issues and we address those issues, we bring about healing and unity. So in honor of Juneteenth, happy Juneteenth to everyone. Thank you.
Yay!